instalment of the mini-series. Which one do you want to talk about now? We've got our little agenda.
Let's talk about the London trip. Let's talk about me.
London trip, yeah. So, context, and I think it's something we talked about many moons ago. We were actually shortlisted with the BISA British Security Awards for 3 awards. So we were down for equality and diversity.
Yep.
Leader of the year again, your
Nick.
friend and mine. I'd say friend of the show, but I literally think it's over a year since he's been on.
Poor.
Shameful.
Poor.
He's due to come on though again. He's promised me he was going to come on the 21st. So we're back in just short of 3 weeks. He promised he was going to come to that. So we'll see.
I'm not holding my breath.
I'm not.
Yep.
So Nick was shortlisted for Leader of the Year there, and Easton from Leadstock was shortlisted. So he won the Regional Outstanding Act award for his heroics in jumping in Leadstocks and saving someone's life, quite literally.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, as a winner for the region, he was then shortlisted for the Nationals. So that was a bit of a rough and tumble day, wasn't it? So we bought 5 tickets for that, which is a separate argument in itself.
Yep.
275 quid a pop.
Did you turn up for that one?
So my son was having an operation that day, mate.
Oh.
So, shame on you for calling me out on that. No, I mean, the plan initially was for me, Nick, Alan, Steve Bickers and Easton to go.
Yep.
I couldn't go because Barney was having his tonsils out. Literally on
that was
day.
the one you got to buy for.
A fair pass. Nick was then asked to guest speak at the Down Syndrome conference.
Yep.
And Alan had some operational stuff that he had to attend to because obviously they needed someone senior, and Nick and I were out of the business, so Alan jumped on that. And then Steve couldn't attend either because he had too much going on. I think they were prepping for Climb 25, which is down at Leadstock at the minute. So it ended up being yourself, Easton, who's always going.
And his wife Lynn.
So talk to me about the day, mate, in itself.
Yeah, the sort of getting down there was great. The day getting down there was great. Spending quite a lot of time with Easton was great, getting to know him, and Lynn, she's lovely as well.
Was it the Royal Lancaster, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Royal Lancaster, yeah.
Why the tickets were so dear.
Well, it was the National Security Awards. I didn't see any security taking place.
Really?
Shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. So I just thought, you know what? I think I messaged you on the train down going, I've not really got a ticket, but do we just turn up? Do we just walk in? Do we give my name at the door? So I just walked straight in. Backpack on, straight in. No one asked me who I was, what I was doing there. So I kind of mingled, went over to a flow chart, saw where I was sitting, went over to the cloakroom, didn't drop a coat off, just dropped my bag off, which was quite heavy, laptop in there and everything. We've just got my ticket, yeah, fine, put the bag away. No one knew what was in that bag. It could have been anything. I could have just turned around and walked back out and just demolished the place.
Nice.
I went into the main room.
Did they have security on?
There was security on, yeah.
Who was the security provider?
Not saying.
After.
But from a security perspective, and someone might get in touch with me after this and go, oh no, it wasn't that kind of event. It was that kind of event. There was a lot of people in that room, a lot of heads of a lot of security firms were in that room. And yeah, it was just so easy to get in and sit down without even being questioned.
Wow.
But that little test aside, it was a great afternoon. Again, it was laid on food, drink, wine, whatever, you know, that side of things was great. We sat down with Easton, discussed his full story with me, which was wonderful to hear. I mean, obviously I knew what had gone on, but to actually hear account word by word from Easton was phenomenal. In fact, coming away from that evening, I went the following week, went down to Leeds Dock on the Friday night and surprised him and Baha.
Yep.
Just did a site visit, and I did the walk that Easton took that day and that morning for the patrol, and he obviously showed me how he hung on with that guy dead weight to keep him above the water and clinging onto that edge.
He's a big guy as well.
Yeah, you know, I could still see it in his face, the emotion. But yeah, going back to that afternoon, sadly, Easton didn't even come runner-up in that.
How many were shortlisted?
I think there's about 7.
7. So the gentleman who won it, that was in mainstream news, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so
that phenomenal
fair winner.
Oh,
it was a guy who
100%.
disarmed a marauder and attacker had a knife or a machete or something.
London Bridge, I think it was.
Yeah.
So he disarmed someone with a knife who was about to attack individuals, obviously with said knife, and disarmed him and sort of arrested him and detained him for the police arriving. So yeah, deserved winner. But I must admit, when Easton kind of didn't come second, I mean, I'd read through the nominations. I was kind of, he's in for a shout here.
I mean, to me, I thought if that gent was shortlisted, I thought he's winning it. But I thought if he wasn't, Easton's in a good shout. I thought even if he's there, he'd be in a good shout for being highly commended. But no such luck. No,
and again, the runner-up was, and again, fair. You read through, there's an argument for every one of them. And then obviously Nick was up for leader of the year and didn't get that, and it was someone that. I'll be quite honest. What I didn't like as it was going on, and it's all sponsored. It's a massive sponsored event by security companies, like we did with the Good Employment.
Yeah.
Charter. It just felt like all these big companies were winning all the awards. And that's not taking anything away from a guy, obviously, on disarming someone with a knife. That's not me having a pop at it. It just felt like some...
Bit of a backslapping event.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean...
Look at how powerfully expensive we are, and away we go.
Yeah, I mean, me and Nick and Alan have talked about this for the last couple of years, and we've always... until this year, stayed clear of those type of awards, like the national awards, the industry awards, and it's something we are going to do. And this isn't sour grapes. This is something that we're probably not going to go in for these type of awards again, because I was kind of looking at the awards. I was at the hospital on the day, and I could see my LinkedIn feed updating with and the winners and the winners and the winners, and it was really disheartening to see. To hark back to a friend of the show, Lee Turner, a lot of the companies that he's outed, and this isn't slander, this is all public information, it's all on there. A lot of the companies that have been named in posts by Lee as companies associated one way or another with labour exploitation and paying below the minimum wage, etc., then winning like the awards at this thing, and it's like, obviously it's...
That's the kind of bit that got my back up while I was sat there. Yeah. And again, I'm not going to name them. I was sat next to another security firm who I thought were a bit undone by some of the awards, and I was looking at the nominations and seeing them on screen, and I was thinking, I actually had a chat to him at the end and sort of said, unlucky, I thought you could have won a lot more. Do you want me to name him?
Yeah, go for it, mate, yeah.
Peter Harrison from FGH. Yeah, I thought... He's a good guy, Pete. Met him several occasions.
The first in Manchester.
Yeah, I thought his team on some of the nominations were very unlucky not to.
Were they a sponsor?
No.
Leave it there. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we've spoken. We didn't go in for any stuff like that last year, for that pretty much exact reason. And to be fair, I thought, let's try it this year, see if it's changed. And for me, it hasn't changed, so we'll be steering clear of those type of awards. If you can win them, it's great publicity and all that sort of gubbins, but just leaves a bit of a sour taste when you kind of know what we know this side of the table about the industry and what's kind of the intricacies of what's going on, to then see those companies picking up awards, and it's just a bit like, oh, really?
Yeah. And then my day got worse.
Why?
My own wife did me over with my train ticket.
Nice. Shout out, Anna.
No, really not. I rushed myself to get to Euston to get on a 4:15 train, and the train ticket she booked me on meant I couldn't get on a train till 7 o'clock.
Well, that's not going to get it done, is it?
Yeah, it really finished my day off, to be honest. I mean, Nick did turn around in a message and say, fair play to Anna Paul, she deserves a break.
That's probably what she was doing. Just fancied a little break from you. But overall, I mean, Easton had a nice day.
Yeah. Do you know what? We did. And Easton himself was like, clapping the winners. He was, we started a nice afternoon. And it was really nice catching up with himself and Lynn.
He's a good guy. I mean, we've covered it so many times on here, and he obviously won the award at our awards ceremony this year, which was nice. So he's got a good bit of recognition. I owe him a round of golf for winning the regional. I promised him I'd take him somewhere decent. So yeah, so he'll get a bit. He's got plenty of recognition.
So you can play golf better than I can.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd imagine
100%.
So.
Yeah.
I'd imagine so. Yeah. I'd imagine so. But yeah, so interesting feedback, mate, from the awards. Very interesting. Sad to see it's not changed, but
no,
hey ho,
it's not changed.
Right, mate. So, any other thoughts on that?
No, that's a wrap.
That is a wrap. See you in the next.